Hello, yawa. So, Kenyan music. How are you people? Abari, how are you? Welcome back to Albos Podcast. This is the second episode, I guess. But I've changed a few things. I would like to, make it shorter. That is the main complaint I got from the last one. So it's gonna be shorter. I'm just gonna be sort of handling one topic or two, some art in there. Then I because I want to talk about. Then at the end maybe I'll play you. I had promised I have a lot of content to share, so I'll share the content. I have some live concerts and short, so I'll be cutting those 2-3 minute songs and put them at the end of the video. If you feel like, you can watch, big up whoever artist is there and whatnot, So today I want to talk about really why do our most talented artists, quite a number actually, are dying destitute with no money, with no investments, often alone. It's for me, this thing, it hurts me because I could say I feel I know where the genesis of the problems are mainly. I'm not claiming exclusive knowledge to that, but I've put them down here so I can just tell you what I think, what the problem is. And straight away, we start with the artist's choice of the deals they do to begin with. Like you're a talented person, you go to a studio somewhere, or you find a producer or whoever has a studio wants to record your music and probably do a few, maybe a video or whatever, and promote the work. And in the end, really, it feels like there isn't enough knowledge on the matter of the agreements that you get into. Often people don't even get into agreements. When I record to ngoma, you record a song at a guy's studio, and you go there, you hope the goodwill is whatnot. And if the song just happens to sneak in, as they often do, and it hits, then you realize you didn't have any contract or any claims per se. That, or even if you do have a claim, is not the total value of what the song is. So when you start off with those, then looking at the many people around, and trying to find out which is the best way to work. It's the best way is that you must sign something with people first. That might probably reduce your pool of people you work with, which in my view is better than working with so many people where 90% of them are basically rip you off and take your work, take your money. It's happened in Kenya a lot. It happens everywhere, but we are stealing from the artists too much. I'm coming to that shortly. So there is that, Then now the artists themselves, the knowledge of the artist on how to do, it seems to be lacking, because you meet some artists that are very smart, they talk progressive things, but as far as executing the work goes, it's extremely wanting. So the artists don't seem to know exactly what to do. So they tend to run into these con men and women who call themselves artist managers, and they go around, using the artist name and the artist's content to make money. They run into these weird producers also. Why is it? By there are so many of them, and many of them are really dishonest. And I've seen some of the contracts these artists have, and it's really a damn shame. But some do tend to work. It's very rare. If you just look from the older guys, the Kalamashakas, the Arikimanis, all these people, they are some of the best we've ever had. But where there are art, in addition to the personal discipline problems, which is what I'm coming to next, the artists are extremely indisciplined, especially when they get their first hits. Unapata kahiti hivi, unaanza kuitwa mashow, you get money, Other people are paying you attention. I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but the egos seem to grow. The more people adore you, the bigger the ego. Instead of the humility taking over so that your art, can speak for itself and people can even love you more. But most of the time, we give our artists, a leeway. Takani walevi hata nini. But, often the artists get carried away. Then discipline, they spend money terribly. They make terrible decisions. I know other people make terrible decisions, but wasanii tend to add salt on everything. Like if they want to go party, they want to do it for 3 days non-stop, drinking the most expensive things, the most expensive place, till the money is finished. And on top of that, you do your crazy things. It seems to be a snowball effect. They can't seem to stop until sometimes it's too late. So people get, people hurt themselves. They hurt their career chances. They get carried away and excited by what I would consider the initial success, which isn't much. It's usually your exposure. You are now known, but now you need to calm yourself and do the business now. And now be able to make money for your future and your family and whatnot, and have enough to invest. Calm the hell down. No, but sasa wengi mnaingia substance abuse. It's too much. Substance abuse, alcohol. It's finished so many artists and still finishing. Some people have teetered in and out of, of life and death. It's for me, I find one of the most ridiculous, not ridiculous. It's one of the most destructive things going on. Wherever I've lived even before, I've seen it take over, but I find it particularly damaging when you have some exceptional artist, some exceptional talent just getting wasted. It's painful to watch, I tell you. So that is, the last thing, we have all these bodies, media houses, these CMOs, the MCSKs, PRISC, or PRSK, or whatever. These are bodies that purport to look out for the welfare of the artist, but most of them just, they collect literally billions of shillings every year. But until there's a little scandal, the artist doesn't seem to get any of that money, or if they do, it is really that FU money. 4,000, 3,000 for 6 months of work, heavy rotation on all TV stations. Somebody sends you 4,000 shillings without blinking. And all you can do is come to social media and make noise. Niwaambie tu ukweli. If that is something to go somewhere, because you look at these people who are eating that money. They have property, they've bought with that money. They have cars, they have what? You people are just watching. Like, how toothless are we exactly that people can just take your worth, billions in shillings every year, and all you can do is meet up in little corners and complain, and then some of you go to those same thieves and do deals with them and shaft the rest, and tuko na shida. And a lot of this is happening. It seems to me, at least, as I've always suspected, it's self-inflicted, and you can't have any unified movement. You start something, or we need to unify to make sure these people pay us right, blah blah blah, and then somebody just comes from the corner there and India disrupt things there, greasing hands here, greasing hands there. The whole thing is shattered. Like, film also tunajaribu film, tufanye film ilikuwa inaitwaje, tufanye film, a union, film union itaangalia welfare nini. Mmeanza mmeform committee, mmeanza kufanya kusonga mbele kidogo, mtu anakuja, there is low hanging fruit here, can you taste this low hanging fruit? Anafanya papa inaisha. We've not talked about it again now. This is, I think, the second or third year. It's the same things. People to disrupt you so that they can take your money. It's not that complicated. It's not complicated at all. It's petty theft. Petty theft by people with big stomachs and sharp suits and big cars, spending artists' lifeblood on stupid trips and Instagram posts, you motherfuckers. Anyway, let's use all idea with our people here. Hapa, there's a lot of comments here. People crying about the way artists are being treated now. They're dying early, they're succumbing to pressure, wamekuwa walevi, substance abuse, all that. Their works are there to be seen. They're still being played around. There is no money in their accounts because MCSK, people have stolen it. They've been pacified and placated. Huyo ni Muki Garanga amesema, he's an artist. Kuna Buddha Bless, huyu anakuwa artist, kwa consultant wa entertainment sana, nini events. He's involved a lot for a long time, hizo maneno za kwanza hip hop, muziki. Sasa alikuwa nalia hapa, he's saying, the artist Kantai gave us so many hits and had heavy rotation of songs on every radio station around Kenya, but nothing to show from FCSK. Hata wananga adabu ile kitu ya kutuma hata kakitu, the artists, they send them something, this from MCSK, music, society, I don't know, those people, you can't send even something like, what's wrong with you? Tumbo bure kabisa. So, his funeral was on Friday in Ngong, and the family was seeking help, as usual, yes? All our artists. Once an artist passes away, pay bill number is coming up so we can help. Not to have to give them a respectable send-off because it's embarrassing. This is work, people. No. Calligraph alisema 3 years ago, hiyo ilikuwa ni 3 years ago, by the way, walifanya ngoma na Kantai, akajaribu kushikana kurudi. The media were there just talking about how he's drunk, how he's drinking, how he's lost alcoholism. I mean, that is, I don't know, the process you like, you untalented people, you corrupt untalented people, that's what you like. You want to see the real talent go down. Kone, juzi, Kone, huyu alikuwa handsome boy, my friend. Alikuwa Selena, handsome boy, madem, wanachizi juu jamaa, si ndio? Huyo jamaa Kone hapo. Si unaona Kone alikuwa Selena, Mali, and he was really getting traction and people loved him. He's a real talent, the acting talent. The moment he got his accident, pay bill, immediate. Because despite that reach, Kenya love you. Hundreds of thousands of Kenyans stopped their lives to watch you. This actor cannot get paid to handle when issues, when things hit the wall. So huyo ni Kantai, watonalizo nene. Help, Kone, same, none. Mimi, I don't know, I'm not sure about Ogada the Great, Ayub, person who's been out of Africa, Kitchen Toto. Google those things, millennials. I dreamed of Africa, Constant Ganira, Samsara, Good Life. Those are international things. I have to be honest, I don't know much about Ogada's personal life or life or family or whatever. So I take... Unajua Kothbiro, the great, if you really want to feel something, you want to feel, listen to Kothbiro. You can feel the real, those are the real artists make you feel, like really feel, He was one of those, and watu mpaka Britain, America, they knew that. And those people don't play around with talent. They utilize it to the full. Hapa, nothing. The only problem now we have, I think, for me, which I'll finish with this before, till next time, of course, is there seem to be people having a problem with other people mourning the artist or friends. Or, like, where were you when he was undergoing this and that? That is out. out of order. It is not in your place. It is just let people mourn how they want. You don't do that to all your people. There are people you're not in touch with, who your friend, maybe your former high school mates or college mates or family. Do you contact all your family, your extended members, that cousin you hate? You know, there are people you like, but they are destructive. There are people you stay away from because like it happens. It's life. And at the same time, there are many things we do that we regret, or the things we didn't do and we regret that. It's perfectly normal behavior. Stop virtue signaling. It's not in your place to tell people how to mourn a friend or an artist. Artists are public property. We mourn how we want. Naona kama msanii alitoka kwa, I look for Kantai songs online. It's difficult. Enda ujaribu. Okay? But people remember the few he did, they hit them hard. So let them mourn the people who gave them pleasure through their art. Vile wanataka. Wewe kama kumoni yako ni kuambia watu wengine how they are mourning now. This life is hard, my friend. There's a lot of things you are doing out here hustling. Unajua kama uko in line of sight, sometimes you're just not there. It is a fact of life. I'm sorry, but there's too much to do in this world. Okay? We all need to do a bit better, work a bit harder, care a bit more. We all need to do that better. But you can't start telling us you are the one who's... one of those guys was talking like that. I asked them when was the last time they posted Kantai's music before he died. He hadn't. Never posted anything about Kantai. So, no, we cannot continue like that. But Mimi, what I'm more concerned about is getting these MCSKs and people to release the billions of shillings they're putting in their big bellies. Those officials, you should be ashamed of yourselves, you idiots. You thieving, myopic idiots. You don't know what you cost this country. Peace.